All right, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to get some virtual instruments on your computer in case you don't have any. If you do have some, they will show up right here. If you create a track, insert virtual instrument on new track, the first thing that it will do is it'll ask you which instrument you want to use. So the two places you're going to want to look at, well, a couple of places would be under VSTI. See if you have anything here. There is at least going to be this one called ReaSynth, which you can use, and it sounds okay. I think it might be good to get some other instruments as well. These are all things I downloaded elsewhere. I'm not actually sure what else comes with Reaper. I don't think any instrument actually comes with Reaper. So you can look under here, VSTI. The I is for instruments. You can also look under just instruments, and here I have some Apple instruments. Probably some of these just came with Logic. And you can also, I guess those would be the two places to look for. And if you don't have, if you don't see anything, if you see Garriton, then you're good to go. Or if you have some other application, if you see Contact or something like that, you should be fine. You could try to see what you already have. But if you don't see anything, or if you just want to try to get something else, then you can go to this website called VST4 free. So this is the web address, VST4 free. And you know what that means? It means bad quality, right? No, I'm just joking. So I'm going to piano, strings. I'm just picking randomly. You could look through. There's effects as well as instruments. So I'm just going to try this first one. I don't have this one on mine. I'm going to see if I can get it into my computer. The one thing you're going to look for is the logo for your operating system. For example, this one wouldn't work for Mac. Some of these only work for Windows. Some of these work for both. So I'm just going to go to this one because I have a Mac. And let's see if we can get this to work. And I'll go to where it says Mac OS X VST. I'm just going to click on this and it'll download. Two hours later. There we go. Okay. So there's my fourth piano component. All right. I'm going to copy that. So so this is what I usually do. I go to, if I don't know if you have a Mac, but if you do, then you just go to your device, what your name is. You go to audio, and then where it says plugins, you open that, and where it says components, because what we just downloaded is a component, you just paste it into there. The operation can be completed because of an unexpected error. Great. So maybe that one won't work. Hold on, let me go back to my downloads. Piano component. This may just be not working for piano. I'll try once again, and if that doesn't work, then we'll try another one. Okay, so it's called 4 front piano. All right, so I went to the devices, I went to library, audio, plugins, components. If you have a Windows computer, you'll have to figure out where these are stored. However, there is another way to go about it, which I'll show you in a second, without having to search for your own computer the place where your computer puts these automatically. I'm just trying to keep them here so they're all together. And now let's go see if this works actually. Let me restart Reaper. Okay, so we go to track, insert virtual instrument on new track, and then here, I think that's it, right? For front piano. That was it. Can't remember now. VST for free. Just want to make sure it's the right one. We said piano. And for front piano. Okay, so it worked. Now, I told you there's another way to do this. And there is. When you download your file, you can, your VST, and sometimes it'll have a .vst extension. You want to put it into a folder somewhere where you can find it, maybe label it My Virtual Instruments or something. And then you have to tell Reaper where to look for it, because Reaper will have its own default places to look for sound file for virtual instruments. And to do that, you go to Options, Preferences, and then you go to where it says Plugins. Go to VST, and then here you say you can say auto detect. I would go ahead and actually click on Add, because you can add a list. You can have a list of libraries. I'm sorry, a list of folders, all of which may contain some VST plugins. So here it has different search paths. It has this one, and then you see there's a semicolon, and then there's another one, and you can add another one. You can go here, and if you're on your desktop, you have something that says virtual instruments, then you can just add that in, and then you would go to rescan, and then it should come up the next time. Now you might want to, you shouldn't have to, but you might want to restart Reaper or something like that. Now if this doesn't work, then keep trying, because some of these might just not be working very well. But this should work fine, and there's all kinds of stuff you can download. There's other websites as well. So that should work. And do let me know if you have any problems with this, okay?